Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3397, where we have 23 moves to clear out 64 frosting. And this is a hard level, we can tell by the skull and the purple, and it's a special dedication to Julie. So let's see what we need to do to beat this board, and then let's see how effectively we can get that done. I've got to get to the frosting, and they're wrapped up in these sugar chests, so I have to collect these sugar keys, but we've got licorice all around. Plus, we've got magic mixers, also known as evil spawners. The deal with those is, for every 3 turns that we take that we don't strike them, they can spew something out at us. And these are really tough to strike because, of course, they're isolated. I have the feeling working up here is going to be more difficult than working down here. So if I have the opportunity between, clearing out some of these frosting or these frosting, I'll go with the upper ones. But it may be easiest just to do the low-hanging fruit first and see what else happens. So I need stripes because I need to reach in here, right? These candy cane fences block my path any other way. Here we go, got the middle key, and that's likely to happen. The middle is usually the easiest to get to. It looks like these are just spewing out licorice, probably. Look, we can get to some of these. Yep. And they can't reach too far, it looks. So I'm not going to worry about those magic mixers. They're not as deadly as they might otherwise be. I would love to move this over to here to get to this. I can't. And this may blow up. But if I could put it with another special. And then this, of course, isn't in a good position to help me out. Oh, look at this. Okay, got it. I'm going to do this, which is going to take this out. Not bad. Okay, and then this is really awesome. I'm going to do this, which is going to turn this into a wrapped candy, plus all of the other blue into wrapped. So that's going to have a nice effect on the frosting, plus we've removed the keys, so we have access to all the frosting. All right, so remember, it's harder to work up here than it is down here. Gravity can help with this. So if I can do something like this, that's probably better. But that wrapped candy, it would hit this and it would hit this. But then the wrapped candy itself isn't really beneficial because it's not where the frosting is. So instead I'm going to do this stripe because it hits here, here, and here. And it makes 2 stripes, and I might be able to use those here. Probably not, but I'm not in a worse position than I was with the wrapped candy. And then I hit this. So I do think that I have figured out how to get this done. I just think it's going to be tough to get it done. I don't think this is going to be easy at all. I'm going to take this out and try to drop things down instead of using that right away. Now notice I shifted down here because I couldn't make a direct impact here. Even though I can't make a direct impact, sometimes I can make some cascading that can help. But I thought, well, while I'm waiting to try to get something done, maybe I'll make the impact by hitting things over here, and that can change this. Doesn't seem to be working out yet. I can make a wrapped, not in a good location. I can make a stripe, not in a good location. So instead I'm going to do this. Just working directly to hit these things. Okay, got a color bomb. And it really seems that color bombs are, the best answer to this board. I don't have a special to set up with this. I only have 4 moves. It might be hard to try to enact that. So now I have to decide, is it best to try to figure out how to make a special, or should I just take out a color? And I think I'm going to take out a color. And I think it's going to be purple because it'll remove a layer here, and it'll remove a layer here, and it'll set this off. And it will concentrate the colors down to help me make more cascades and matches and specials and things. So there's a special there. Oh, look at that. So now if I take out orange, it'll hit this and it'll blow this up. So that's what I'm going to do. And when I take out orange, I might get more specials happening. Not quite. But at least, Julie, what we can see is I'm probably on the right track because I got fairly far on this board. I got all of those done. I just needed 1 more. If I had had 1 more turn, I probably could have gotten that, maybe. Anyway, I only needed 1 more frosting removed. So I think I have a good strategy. Now I just have to put it all together. I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to meet you right back here. My strategy is to ignore these guys, to focus on collecting the keys right away, to focus on getting this out of the way first, and then this. And using not necessarily specials, but whatever can get me there quickest. But if, of course, I can get a color bomb combo, that's going to be my choice. Be right back. Okay, well, oftentimes when we start this board, we don't really have too many options, huh? No strategy involved, just pure luck at this point in time. Because if we don't have any choices, there's no strategy to employ. Now I can do this or this, and neither is good, right? I mean, it's not hitting any licorice. We're just waiting for our reshuffle. This is a little bit better, but not much. And then we go back to kind of awful stuff. So we can see that there's luck required on this board. Very, very sad. Yeah, extremely sad. Wow, Julie, this one's jinxed. All right, so here we go. We're finally starting to get some things cleared out. We'll start being able to kind of bounce these things through and make some specials here, I think. There we go. Now, of course, if I could take out blue, that's what I would remove because that's the one that's closest to the top here. But now I don't need to because I've got a purple aimed there. So let's take out all green from the board. And then we do this. And then we make a wrapped candy with the purple. That works, right? And now let's go for some cascading here that's going to take out the key and work on this area. It's just so hard when we have a level that's so dependent upon luck. And I know you're having a hard time reaching into the corners, and obviously I am too. So I think it's time to admit a mini defeat here. I think it's time to go in boostered up. So let me pause the recording, and I'm going to bring in a lucky candy and see if that will change our ability to get things done. So here I go. I've brought in a lucky candy, and this is an experiment to see if it's going to help because we know that it's going to be a frosting, so it's going to be actually a blocker, which isn't all that great. But if we can get some good luck in other areas, maybe this will work. Now I could use this, but it would only take this out because the licorice is so thick here. So I'm going to risk it and then try to lift this upward so I can get 2 keys and lots of other stuff done. That worked well. Let's take this out. We still have to make another key to help over here, but I do want to try to take the very best moves possible. Oh good, we got another lucky candy on the board. There we go, we got the key gone. Okay, so now we're starting to get some lucky candies because the lucky candies become part of the candy mix. And so we get the opportunity to get more than just the one. Now here's a question. Should I do this to take this out of the way, or this to make a stripe, or something entirely different? I think I'm going to go for this, and then I still got something good anyway. As a matter of fact, well, okay. It's working though. Look at this. So much better now than it was just a bit ago. Although this is not the best setup. Here, let's do that. Oh, I like that. And then I'm going to try to bring this down even further. I know I didn't get to set those off as a pair, but I still am making some progress here. 5 moves left, and I don't have to reach into all of the corners. That's the difference here. Because I brought in the lucky candy, I don't have to get to absolutely everything. I don't like to use boosters. I never purchase boosters, but every once in a while you get so stuck on a board that you just need a bit of relief. And even with a lucky candy, that was my second attempt with a lucky candy, and I went down to the wire. So you're going to have to discern what is going to work best for you. I played this 50 tries without a booster before I brought one in, and I got close several times, just like you, Julie, I'm sure. You get to the point where, you know, you get rid of all the keys, but you still can't get all the way into the corners. That's what that lucky candy can help you do. You still need to have a fairly lucky setup, and you still need to play really well, but it gives you that extra boost so you don't have to get all the way to the corners. That's going to be my recommendation for this level. You can double dog dare me to do this without boosters. The deal is that I just don't want to wear out my voice with attempt after attempt. I mean, after 50 tries, my throat gets a little sore. So I would do it without audio and just kind of blast it through and wait until I got a win. But I think that instead of just you seeing me beat it after any number of attempts, it's sometimes important to hear that other people have struggled, and this is how I was able to beat that struggle. I brought in a Lucky Candy. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you folks consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.